Third time's a charm. Maybe we hopefully are live and direct on the internet. There's YouTube.
Yep, I got the notification for YouTube.
Okay, and oh, like normally we do the show on Thursday nights at 7:30, and we didn't yesterday because. Go ahead.
Oh, I had to work.
And then we weren't on time today because my fault. I forgot to turn my other light on. Nobody could see me. My fault. My fault. Ugh. So many. Oh, I still have a mess to go through in the basement. I don't know what the heck happened, but it's either a problem with the switch that I use or something. But the computers were not communicating within each other, and they weren't communicating with the internet. But the internet was fine, and I don't know, but I got the switch up and running, at least enough that we could go on and do the show. Sorry if we cut you guys off before on Twitch, but YouTube was being a butthead, so I had to fix that.
Like always.
Yeah, and we'll go into the intro. Oh, this is just sad tonight.
7654321.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
Oh, this you crazy mother.
I lost your audio.
Sorry.
There we go.
What is Roblox Game leaves mother shocked as 6-year-old finds sex room? Now, I scrolled it down, so here's the picture of this Roblox game. Does everything have to be... this is obviously something for kids, right?
It's supposed to be.
You know, and then this is how. Why are your characters allowed to take the clothes off if it's a game for kids?
Yeah, it's supposed to be, man. I don't know, man. And it's sad because it kind of makes me upset because my son, he goes on YouTube and he like watching the Roblox things, and if I would have came in and something like that would have popped up, I would have lost it, man. Like that's just crazy that they were just getting through a loophole or cracks through YouTube to post that stuff just because it said Roblox. So if someone from YouTube wasn't manually watching it, they could get away with it just because oh, here we go. It's just a Roblox game.
Yeah, and then this pops up, and then boom, especially if there's, if you're live streaming or like we're doing this show, you don't want something like that popping up on the screen.
Yeah, but it happened, and like I said, the 6-year-old mother was upset. There's a couple people who found out about it, and their kids. It just stumbled upon their kids, and they're highly upset. I mean, I'll be too. So I'll be furious.
And you know what? Something like that, something you need to be furious about. And some of this other stuff that goes on. Yeah, we have a parrot today. We have this little parrot here. I'm going to set her down gently.
I'm pretty sure your son was like 5 or 6, and then he's into Roblox, and then you come in, you see him, that pops up on his screen like,
Oh, I lost my shit. I would have lost my nerve. There's no words for. I mean, come on, leave the kids' games to the kids, and
No,
then
they can't. They can't even leave the actual kids alone. That's why a lot of kids can't make YouTube channels now. Because of the whole new rule thing that YouTube put up to. I think it's still in effect. Like as of right now, YouTube kids who want to make a YouTube channel, they're not able to.
well, you have to be at least 13. That's always
Yeah.
been. It's either 13 or 14. YouTube's always had that though.
Yeah, but if you want to make a new channel, if you're a kid, you can't. You can't do it.
Well, you know what? I'm sorry. I don't think anything but 18-year-olds should be having a YouTube channel.
I mean, for certain purposes, I don't
No.
care. I mean, even though the toy crap really gets on my nerves, and they make tons of views and also tons of money,
Yeah, no.
which is crazy, man. And just unboxing toys and stuff.
You know what? No.
That's
I
become a big
totally
thing.
disagree with it.
That and what is those? The Nerf guns.
You know what? 18 and older.
The
Period.
Nerf gun channels. They're big things now as well. Everyone and their mother's doing it. Everyone and their mother's trying to unbox toys. I unbox technology. I really don't unbox any toys unless I get something like super cool to do with geek culture or something like that. But other than that, no, not really. Sorry.
Yeah, I mean, just, and if it's a kid's game, why are the characters permitted to take their clothes off in the game? That should.
I don't even think they were. I just think like when they do an outfit change or something, it just like flashes to the outfit. So I've seen a few people actually play it, but I think this is an actual some kind of mod room or something like that where you actually can. Which like I said, I still don't know how they got away with it for so long. But now supposedly YouTube is cracking down on it.
It's about
since
time. You know
Since
what?
everyone's talking
Sorry.
about it now. But it should never even got that far, man. It should never even made it as far as it did. For now, all of a sudden, since it's becoming bigger than what it was, I'm pretty sure they didn't want the attention, whoever was doing it, but now they got it. So, whatever. That's their dumbness, and it shouldn't be doing it anyway. It's the same thing with like people who be streaming porn and stuff on Twitch. Like it's just it's stupid, man. Like
Well,
it's like you can't do anything with someone trying to break the rules and end up ruining it for a lot of people.
and it just act. And this is why I'm sorry. Kids don't belong on the internet. I'm sorry. It's to the point. I honestly believe if you're not 18 years old, no internet.
I mean, when I was growing up and when I was young, you couldn't really do much on the internet at all.
Yeah.
You couldn't do much. You could play. What was those games that came on your Windows? What was it
Chess.
Mine something or something like
Minecraft.
that? What was it? Mine something. It's you go. It has the box and you just click the numbers and then you got to make sure you don't get the bomb.
The mind game, and then checkers,
Yeah.
chess.
Or pinball, which ran like crap, but
I think this one wants to be the third co-host here. She's just being insistent tonight.
yeah. And I got one right here on my arm. I got my dog sitting here licking me, which he never really does when I'm streaming. But now he's sitting right here and wanted me to rub him. So that's what I'm doing. That's why my arm is constantly moving. I'm not doing anything else.
You're making the cat jealous because she's
Rubbing my dog.
Yeah, she's.
He don't really care. Now the dog's gonna mess with him. Yay.
And to the next story. Netflix responds to criticism of. Don't ask me to pronounce this guy's name. I guess it's a prank show.
Yeah, that's the one the kid who plays in Stranger Things. Netflix want to strike a deal. Well, they did strike a deal with him to run his own prank show, sort of. They're pretty much describing it as being like MTV Ashton Kutcher's Punk'd. And a lot of people are losing it. A lot of people are flipping shit about it, man. Like
How old is this kid?
16, I think.
Oh, hell no.
I think he's
Oh,
16.
Hell no.
But like I said, Netflix came to him, for the deal. So I'm pretty sure it's a nice chunk of change, and who's gonna say no?
Oh, I'm sure it is. And you know what?
I mean, if you're 16 and you're already doing good on a TV show, and then you have like a big franchise like Netflix come to you, like, hey, we want you to do the separate thing, and we'll pay you this lump sum. You ain't gonna say no at 16.
Oh, I know you're not, but if I'm the parent, I'd probably say no.
If the parents see the checks, yeah, go ahead and do it, son.
Yeah,
Make that money. I want that new house.
and you know what? It's just gonna ruin another kid because,
Hey, man, it's not Disney.
well,
Disney.
well, I saw
We
the
already know how
show
Disney
and they
stars
played
are.
these pranks.
We already know how it would happen with most of the Disney stars, man. They either on drugs or they just I don't know what happened with Disney, what was going on with them, but it was a lot of crazy stuff going on. A lot of them still ain't right until this day. I mean, it's recently now. You really don't hear about them now, but man, they were just one Disney star after another, just have it going through something.
Well, look at what's her name? The singer Wrecking Ball. Molly Cyrus. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
she's
she
all messed up.
She bringing herself back, man. She's doing a lot better now. She's doing really good. She's engaged. She's doing better. She's doing a lot better.
Yeah,
than,
but for how long was she all?
A lot of them.
She screwed up.
Yeah, but at least she didn't just like go wacky and be like start doing drugs and everything else.
Oh,
like
she was doing drugs.
Well,
yeah.
not well, marijuana, maybe, whatever. But she wasn't just like on everything and the alcohol abuse and all that. Like she handled it, I wouldn't say great, but she handled it okay, a lot better than some. Because some of them had to go to rehab, and at least she had to go that far.
Yeah.
I mean, if she didn't meet the guy she did, well, I think she's still engaged to Arnold Schwarzenegger's son.
Mm.
If she didn't meet him, I'm pretty sure she probably went
She'd probably be in a gutter somewhere.
a downward spiral. So he got her head straight. I want to think that's the case because I'm pretty sure she didn't just like, know what, I'm just going to do this on my own. And so I think he got is her inspiration to do better. And plus, like, you want to impress his dad, like who you won't be doing all that crazy stuff now.
Look at this jealousy. This one just was sitting on the desk, jumped down from the top of the monitor. Two little brats, spoiled little brats. Hey guys, we're doing a show. You guys want to be the star of the show after this? I think that's what they want. I think that's what they want. On to the next one, which is San Francisco set to approve first of its kind ban on e-cigarette sales.
E-cigarettes.
Here's what I think to that. That pretty? That gets you triggered?
I mean, they're a lot better for e-cigarettes than so.
There's like 3 ingredients in there.
It's been proven that there's a lot of false information going around right now for saying it's just as worse as cigarettes right now, and so a lot of people are quitting vaping and going back to smoking cigarettes, and I really don't appreciate a lot of people or journalists or whatever you want to call them spreading false information about something that is actually better than cigarettes, because it's been proven, and there's people who've done a bunch of studies, there are people who've done their own little things on YouTube and stuff like that. There's a guy who used like cotton balls and stuff, and he uses cigarettes, and he also uses vape machine, and have to see what happens with the cotton balls after like a month of smoking. And the cigarettes, they turn like black, and then like the vape one, it was just like regular cotton balls. Like it did like nothing to the cotton balls at all. So that proves it right there as well. But everyone's going to believe everything they, read on the internet. They're not going to, go with the scientifically proven stuff that's been proven years before all this other new crap start to come out about, oh, now it's not good for you. There's a lot of crap that's coming out that's not good for you now.
Hey, look at
Like
alcohol. It's worse.
eggs are not good for you now. Drinking eggs supposed to be good for you, but no, they're not good for you now. One a glass of red wine once supposed to be good for you. Now it's not good for you anymore. Popcorn not good
but
for you.
it's a glass, not a bottle of wine.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a glass, but it's not good for you anymore just to have one glass.
Oh, well, no, you know what? They can make up whatever they want. But
And they do a small survey, a small studies to see. They're pretty soon the air ain't gonna be good for you. So whatever.
Well, it already isn't because everybody's going to start polluting again. And Juul, that's the company that makes, that is actually based in San Francisco.
Pretty soon the carbon dioxide from the plants ain't gonna be good for you anymore. The oxygen you get from the plants are just not gonna be good for you. Nope.
Yeah.
Well, everyone's got to wear masks for the rest of forever because the plants are killing us now.
Oh, yeah. Well, you never know. But the next story, which is Facebook. Yeah, I know how you love these Facebook stories.
No, not really.
Facebook
Can't stand
launches cryptocurrency with Visa, MasterCard, Uber, and others. And everybody's contributing, and it's their own version of cryptocurrency. And so that it won't fluctuate like the dollar does. And you know what,
Okay.
Facebook? Nobody trusts you. Let alone to manage money or create your own currency.
Yeah, they're trying to. I guess they're trying to get on that bandwagon since Bitcoin is doing all right, and there's like, no, let's take. It's companies always want to take a stab at something if they think they can make money off of it.
Yeah, well, here's the response here. It's Facebook's Libre, which is what that cryptocurrency is called, faces pushback from U.S. lawmakers. And I say, about time you guys do your jobs.
Good.
I don't care who's in the darn White House. Okay? I don't care who's in the White House. This stuff doesn't need to be going on. It needs to be illegal. These guys, like Facebook with their new, we're all about your privacy now. Well, you didn't get as big as you did because you were all about everyone's privacy.
Nope, selling data.
So don't what on me and tell me it's raining.
Making that moolah.
Yeah, that's all that's about.
Yep. Good old Facebook, just like everyone want to jump on the cloud streaming thing, and everyone want to jump on something if they think they can make money from it, man. No one can do their own thing anymore.
I'm sorry, the other
it's a shame.
kitten's trying to... Don't jump down on the other monitor. There we go. Okay, she's not.
It's a shame, man, that no one can do their own thing anymore. Everyone just want to copy off each other.
Well, here's the thing is... the thing that upsets me about it so much is they've got some big heavy hitters back in this. You know what? We already have a currency. It's called the dollar bill.
Yep.
Deal with it, or go to another country if you don't like the currency.
Bitcoin. We got Bitcoin. There's a lot of people who use that.
Who? Where can you go and use Bitcoin?
I mean, you can use Bitcoin like other countries and stuff like that.
Maybe. Not for everything.
No, not for everything. No, not anymore.
And like China outlawed it flat out.
But I understand everyone is trying to go to that cryptocurrency thing. It's supposed to be more efficient, more faster.
It's supposed to be private, and it's not. So, and here's the thing: what Facebook's going to do is, and it's in the article. You tie it to, you tie it to your phone, and then you pay using their app, just like when you tap your phone and it does the transaction.
Mm-hmm.
That's except that it's backed by this crypto crap. And you know what? Facebook.
Yeah, man, you can
don't
save your money
trust
to a
you.
hard drive.
Well, and here's the thing. Facebook really needs to learn their lesson. Microsoft's past antitrust missteps offer lessons for today's tech giants. They need to be paying attention because what has been done in the past can be done to them now and probably will and should be.
Of course. Every history repeats itself.
Yeah, well, maybe this might, like I say, if we could get our government back to doing what it's supposed to be doing, then this stuff just will, I'm sure, will go away.
Yeah, good luck with that. Government doing what's supposed to be doing. Yeah.
Yeah, well.
Whenever that's going to happen.
On a lighter note, EA, they're not loot boxes. They're surprise mechanics.
Oh, God.
And they're quite ethical.
Well, good old EA with their excuses.
They actually testified in a UK parliament to that.
Oh, Lord.
I mean, come on.
Who knew? Who knew? Like, of course, it had to be EA to go in and try to change it to something else.
Well, they
just
just
technically the same damn thing.
a turd is a turd, no matter what you call it.
Exactly. You call it turd, shit, whatever. It's still what it is.
Yeah.
But they think what they're trying to do. I think they've been sipping too much Star Wars juice. They're trying to use Jedi mind tricks.
They got the license, not. They got the license, not anything else.
They're sipping that juice, man. They get their hands on the juice. I think they're sipping that, and they think if they change it, people gonna go for it. Well, some people might go for it. Some people are like, oh yeah, okay, yeah, you're right. Okay, no more loot boxes. Cool. This is great.
Yeah, they're not. Yeah, they're surprised.
Some people might fall for it. But a lot of people are not falling for it, unfortunately. But they're going to do what they want to do, and they're just hoping the people that do fall for it, pay some big bucks.
Yeah, and it's surprise mechanics.
And you're going to probably have that one person. Oh, I didn't know. I didn't know. I thought they got rid of loot boxes.
Yeah, and you know what? EA, it's still a loot box. And I hope they outlaw your
loot box, microtransactions, whatever you want to call it. Same thing.
Yeah. And for your next trigger, how we're going to trigger Jonathan tonight, trade tension. Apple warns Chinese tariffs would reduce its contribution to the U.S. economy.
Oh, man. Apple.
Well, Apple makes its crap in China because they can make it there for dirt cheap.
Oh, yeah, of course.
And
it's not a bad move.
And they can make a $6,000 computer.
Base
model computer is $6,000.
Don't get me started on that.
Yeah, I think shooting themselves in the foot.
You see that picture I sent you on Messenger?
A couple of different ones, but which I'm trying to remember.
Most recent one. It was hilarious.
Let's see if I can bring that up. This just takes a moment. Sorry, everyone. Let's see if I can bring it up. I might show everyone. Maybe. If it'll come up. Facebook's broken! Really? I click on it. Oh, there? What the hell, Facebook? Oh, with Bugs Bunny?
Yeah.
Let's see. Well, let's show it to everyone here. Me, I bought a $6,000 iMac Pro. Can I run games at 100 FPS? Apple? No. That is funny. And sadly, that's the truth. Because it's actually not designed for games. It's designed for, supposedly, it's designed for streaming, stuff like that. Well, that's all. That's the truth.
you can ask for a lot less.
Because it's actually not. Yeah, you could do that now for a lot less.
The cheapest they probably sell it for is like 58.
Somebody on Mixer sent us a rainbow heart.
Or the cheapest they might sell it for $5.99.99.
Butter God 115. Thank you for the heart. I don't understand what the electric and the 2000 is, but thank you very much. So yeah, you guys can chat with us. We welcome your comments. Don't have to switch for this next story because I'm already there. Apple CEO Tim Cook took shots at other tech companies in his Stanford commencement speech. Like, dude, you're all about privacy, right? But Apple products, they don't sell you as much of your data to third parties. But don't believe for a second that Apple doesn't take advantage of your information. Of course they do. Just like the others.
No way. Apple never touched my information. That is a lie. It's fake news.
No, it ain't. But so they can get off their high
Good old
horse.
fanboys know they're going to defend it.
Well, I'm waiting for them to. Come on.
You know they're going to.
Yeah, well.
I've been with Apple since day one. They never took my stuff. They never took my information and used it.
Oh yeah, they do.
They would have told me,
including Apple.
They would have told me they used it.
It's in print that big in the terms of service.
They would have sent me an email personally and told me.
They ain't gonna do that shit. Nobody's gonna do that crap. That ain't gonna happen.
Oh god. Hey man, let people think what they want to think.
So you want to see me trigger Jonathan again?
Let them dream.
Come on, let's thumbs up. We're going to trigger Jonathan again. On to our next story. Bethesda's legal department drops the hammer on Doom Remake 4 mod. And we talked a couple shows ago. There's about 3 or 4 shows. Maybe a lot more than that. Where Nintendo, somebody was doing a remake of a Nintendo game.
Yeah.
Same thing here. That, these guys are just... And here's the thing, is you have to have the program. This is a mod to that program that updates the graphics, makes it look better, and all that stuff.
Yeah, but you know how they are about their so-called mods and
intellectual property.
They love to try to take credit for everyone else's work, but that's right. No one. A lot of people don't know that. Oh, did I just hit someone's trigger? I'm sorry.
No.
A lot of people thought they just came up with mods and stuff on their own. What?
Yeah, and make it newer, give it a refresh.
What? Y'all didn't know?
It look cool.
Y'all didn't know Bethesda, puts out independent contracts for people who was good at modding? What? You didn't know that?
Yeah. Well,
and then they take it and then don't give the person no credit at all and say they did it. Mm-hmm. I think I might be saying too much information.
Yeah, you are. So onward to our next story.
Bethesda might contact me in my email once this is done.
Yeah, okay. No, they'll just show up at your door.
How dare you say about our mods?
Cash register.
We work hard on our mods. Yeah,
uh-huh.
Sure you do.
Target registers up and running after a 2-hour outage. Now, we would get outages.
I heard about that.
We would get outages, and nobody gave a crap about ours. And even when Sears was more popular than Target.
I remember that one outage we had, man. That was easy, man. All we did was send people come back the next day or
later.
Give us a call later on, when the systems were up.
And then, you weren't
still
around.
Talk to people, still explain the products and stuff like that. Even though we know our system was down, we still had to do something. And
Yeah.
And the bad thing is, like, we worked on straight commission, so systems down for us, no money. So
Yeah. Yep. And we're
whatever.
just talking through our head.
Yeah, and it was just how it was. I mean, half the time, a lot of people didn't come in anyway, so we was already used to really not making anything.
Well, you weren't there though. Like, they did a system update, a register update on Thanksgiving, and that's when we used to be closed on Thanksgiving. And so when we opened for the day after, our registers were down for like the first 2 hours.
And
It
being
was
Thanksgiving, stupid.
horrible. Because what we had to do was we just rang them up as merchandise on order,
Yeah.
and then they finally took that away from us. So you couldn't even, when the systems were down, you couldn't even do that.
Nope. You can send them a good old recap.
Yeah. Okay. On to the next story. Intel 10 nanometer, not 7, Ice Lake desktop CPUs delayed.
Cartilage.
Server parts will have lower clock speeds. Did some of the Sears executives go over to Intel and Apple and YouTube? Because that's what I'm thinking.
It's a possibility.
Because, I mean, there are more delays again. And then for the server side, which is, Intel's bread and butter, is the server side, their chips aren't going to be as fast as what they're saying they're supposed to be.
Hey, man, it's a possibility.
Really?
Yeah, it's a possibility they moved over there and pitched some ideas. Could sound like something Sears would do.
Yeah, that's for sure. And then to our next story, Intel not outsourcing 14 nanometer Rocket Lake CPU production to Samsung. Now, somebody, I don't know where anybody got that idea from, or the original source of it was, but everybody's what they're saying now is it might be the chipset, but not the CPUs, because Samsung doesn't make, like, they do make CPUs, but they're not like 386, like
Yeah,
what we use.
You don't have people talking about them.
Like, they don't make that type of CPU.
You don't have people bragging about them either.
Well, they make more of the Atom type CPU than the regular full size type.
You don't run into no one and be like, yeah, man, I put this Samsung CPU in my computer. You don't hear that. But they
Just be
do exist.
Spying for the North Koreans.
Yeah, it could be. But they do exist, if you guys didn't know. They do exist, even though no one talks about them. They're never really in the news or anything, because they're not big at all.
As far as the chip maker, no.
They're good for their phones, TVs, and
that stuff.
what else they make? Phones, TVs.
Appliances.
Oh yeah, appliances. And
How well does that work out?
I'm not going to touch on that.
All right. Well, we can get you want to go on, or I got another Samsung story.
I don't know. Yeah, let's go. Go ahead.
Samsung deletes frightening tweet warning that its smart TVs can get viruses. So you spent this boatload of money on a Samsung higher end TV, smart TV, right? Because that's where this is getting, is the smart TVs.
Can get a virus, huh?
And now you can get a virus.
Interesting. That's a first.
Well, it's not like people haven't hacked into people's cameras on
Yeah,
Samsung
people.
TVs. Remember that?
Yeah, I remember. That's why they had to take them off their TVs.
Well, they tried that little switch thing. You switch it over, it covers it, and then you switch it back.
Then they just took them out completely.
Yep.
Damn, nobody does that anymore because of that whole entire incident. I remember. I definitely remember when they put the cameras on the TVs, and then people were hacking them and stuff. Whatever, man. Everything's always going to get hacked. I don't know what kind of good idea you thought it was, anyway.
That's for certain. That's true.
We already got enough cameras. We got our phones, laptops, webcams, PCs. We didn't need them on TVs, but they just thought it was a bright idea, to save people time. They want to Skype, they can go to the app on the TV, and then boom,
Or
right then and there.
gestures, you use your hands to change the channel.
Oh, that crap, yeah.
Yeah, that really didn't work out for him either.
And now what? See what happens? They just took them away.
Yep. Well,
They still make baby monitors, and people still hacking them like dumbasses.
Well, one thing about Samsung that I will give them credit for is they do have a lot of good ideas. But the problem is they come up with an idea, they put it into a product, they don't test it, I don't believe. Or if they do, it's very minimal testing. And then they just push it out. And it turns out to be crap that people are spending a higher dollar for.
Sounds like Sears' ideas. Huh.
Remember Samsung's foldable phone? Where's that?
Yeah.
And Huawei delayed their foldable phone now because of Samsung having the problems that they did. Because this is something that you just can't have this idea, think you've thought it through, put it in people's hands, and then it turns out that it doesn't work properly.
You already know how I feel about the foldable phones.
You can't wait to have one.
Yeah, okay. I can't. I'm
Samsung,
totally against
Huawei,
them.
send how am I gonna point here? Send this man one of those foldable phones.
You better not.
Send it to him.
Don't do it. Be the
Send
worst
it to
mistake you ever made. I'll make a nice YouTube video of me smashing it.
Yeah, you're lucky to be a Samsung and it'll just explode before you get the box open.
Probably. I'll make a nice YouTube video. Since a lot of people like destruction, I can do that one, and I wouldn't hesitate. I'd be like, "Oh, Lois Tile, take it out back, and put it in slow motion too." Boom, and then I'll send it right back to them. Thanks for the phone. Here's my video response to you.
Well, then to our next subject is European copyright law changes could require YouTube to pay billions of fees.
Oh, they didn't want that.
Well,
YouTube didn't want that.
YouTube doesn't make billions. I think it was just the last couple of years they've even made money. Okay? So, and what this is that everybody's crying about in Europe, and that's part of the EU, is that YouTube has to buy a license to be able for the creators to be able to use that content in a video.
Let's see how much YouTube is worth.
This past Wednesday.
Here we go. Oh man. Let's see. This just shows how much Google invests in video sharing. Websites estimated YouTube where stock worth be some $75 billion at least.
That's what they're worth. That's not how much money they make. You know what I'm saying? That's if you sold off the company.
So they got to be at least making at least $1 billion.
I don't see that.
I can. With everything they're supposedly doing and all the great customer service they give us, they're making tons.
Yeah, what customer service?
That was the joke.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, well, for those who don't know, there's no customer service when you're our size.
What are you talking about? Yeah, there's. You get a generic email sent to you. What are you talking about? They get the computer to do all the work for them.
Yeah,
we get a robotic email. What are you talking about? We get a response.
Yeah.
Might not be from an actual person, but we get a response.
Well, YouTube, it shows here. This is Business Insider. I'll just show you the what I found here. It says it doesn't say that they were profitable. It only says that they're worth $15 billion in advertising revenue. That is how much money they make. That's not how much money they spent on electric, developing the website and paying creators and all that stuff.
Oh yeah, and they got those big buildings, and they got the YouTube creator studio in Japan,
So all that stuff isn't factored
Tokyo,
into
too.
those billions. But I'm talking about, after everything is done, everybody's paid, and everything is, maintenance, everything. They
Well,
don't
Google
say how
invests
much.
into them heavily, so
Well, and that's the thing is Google shouldn't have to invest in them if they're profitable. You know
I
what I'm
guess they are.
saying?
Google saw something in them to like, hey, here you
To
go.
buy them, yeah, but
We're gonna take this over.
yeah, but I don't think it's. I know it's made money last year. I don't remember how much though. I don't ever think I found out. All I know
Hey
is
man, as
that
long as
it
Google's
was
still making their
profitable.
bucks and they're gonna keep throwing it to them, they're always gonna have money. As long as Google don't screw up nothing, and
Well,
then somehow Apple or Microsoft pulls in like, hey, we're on top now. Yay!
now
Check out our
normally,
new Apple website.
yeah.
Apple, go to Apple for a new search engine.
Now, this was what happened last week, and one of the YouTubers today made a video that I watch, and you watch It's a Gundam, don't you? We talked about
I,
him.
I didn't watch it today. I'm gonna watch it tomorrow. I always save them for when I'm at work. Kills time.
Yeah.
I let all
Well,
my videos pile up. That way I can watch them at work. Kills a hell of a time.
yeah, and he does this video about his opinion about Doctor Disrespect. And if you guys watched last week's video, if you didn't, I'll put a link and a card up there. We did the thing about Doctor Disrespect walking into a restroom. It's like it's done, it's over with, dude. The boat. And normally, I really enjoy It's a Gundam's videos. That's why I had a hard time with this one. Because everybody in the comments like, oh, we should. Well, Doctor Disrespect didn't know it was against the law. It shouldn't have to be a law. That should be your common sense. Well, he told the cameraman to get out. Yeah, but he didn't follow up with his cameraman to get out and not record in the bathroom when he saw
Yeah.
them in there. Okay? Well, it's the cameraman's fault, and so Dr. Disrespect shouldn't have any liability. Yeah, it's because it's his employee. Grant, he fired him. Maybe at least that's from what I understand. He fired him. But
I mean, it's kind of both of their fault. I mean, it's
it is.
both of their fault. I mean, not saying it's their fault not knowing the law. It's just common sense. Just
Yeah.
the whole privacy aspect of the restroom. It's a restroom. What you go to the restroom for? Privacy. To use the restroom, do your business. I'm pretty sure you wouldn't like sitting there on a stall and you see these lights and stuff from a camera just barging in like.
I hate to tell you this, but this is really going to trigger you. We are agreeing right now with DSP.
I am not. I am not agreeing with DSP.
Yeah, you
I refuse to agree with
You
DSP.
are.
Yes,
You
I
are.
do agree. It is common sense, and I do agree that it's kind of both their fault. But I will refuse to sit here and be anything connected to that man.
Well, he agrees with our point of view
Not in
that they don't
words
belong
or
in
anything.
there, and what he did was stupid. And wait, I mean, that's, you know what, DSP is just entitled
His
to
ass never leaves. His ass never leaves the house. He never leaves the couch.
Well, you know what? You can agree on a subject with someone, and you could disagree with the same person on other things. And
I agree to this.
You're an asshole too.
That wins it all.
Yeah, and that's why I kind of had a hard time watching this video of It's a Gundam because, like I said, normally what he says is common sense and is correct. Not in this, because he totally was like being a fanboy to Doctor Disrespect, and guess what that did in his comments was, oh yeah, Doctor Disrespect, he didn't know. Okay, let me give you this example.
Yeah, like I said, I understand that part. I understand that part that he didn't know the law, but the common sense thing, it should hit you in your brain. That part, you should know that it's not right because you might be okay with being filmed going into the bathroom, but everyone is not comfortable with being in front of a camera. So,
And you shouldn't be in there with a goddamn camera to begin with.
Yeah, and like
Sorry.
I said, you might be fine with it, having someone film you going to the bathroom. That's all fine and dandy. But the main reason the bathroom exists is privacy, because if not, everybody be pissing outside and getting arrested for decent exposure.
Well, here's my example. You go out and you murder someone, and your defense is, how was I to know it was illegal?
Hey man, some people pull that card and they just send them to the psych ward.
No, their butt still goes off to jail, and they still get brought up on charges. Now, and I will say this: do I think California's going to have to go after him? I don't think they will.
I mean, I think a lot of people don't see it as a big deal, but like It's a Gundam said, like in his first video, whenever it happened, he made a good point. If the little boy mom or parents want to go after him for whatever, then yeah, it's going to be a big issue, and they're going to win with no problem at all.
And I don't disagree with that, but you know what? It's illegal. And because it's illegal, then the state can go after him.
And I guarantee you, and I'm not defending or taking anyone's side. I guarantee you, if it was a big celebrity that everyone knew, and they got caught for the same thing, I guarantee you that boy's parents will be on the phone making calls and suing that celebrity. But since everyone don't know, Dr. Disrespect is somewhat of a public figure, they probably don't know.
You know what? To me, it's if I found out if that child was first of all, if I was in there and somebody came in there with a camera, I'm saying something. Second of all, my son was in there and my son was young. Oh, you can take me to court because I'm going to take your camera and shove it up your. No, and like I say, common sense should tell everyone. Everyone. There's okay. If you're a lady, what does it matter what the sign says on the bathroom? Go in whichever restroom you want. There's a reason why you have men's and women's.
Yeah.
And then if you do want the combo thing, they have the family restrooms, which are nice, so that, families can go in there if they need to.
Yeah, I kind of enjoy those because you can get your own little area.
Which I think is a good thing. But we're going to get back on YouTube's back, except for a little bit of a different reason. Now, Jonathan wasn't aware of this one, and I was made aware of it by Tipster, and you'll find his YouTube channel on YouTube and Twitch, and he's the real Tipster. I think the real Tipster,
the legit Tipster,
or the legit Tipster. And what it is the Universal Music Group has made an agreement with YouTube to remake older videos. Which, yeah, that's going to be nice. That's going to be great. You can watch, like, the 80s and the 90s videos. They're going to remake them. Or, re-render them. Whatever. And there's a bunch of YouTubers that are all up in arms about it because UMG, Universal Music Group, tags a lot of their videos
That's
for
pretty. Yeah,
copyright.
yeah. I think I got hit with one before too. I think I did, but I already knew that I was already gonna get hit with one. But these guys get hit when they know out of nowhere, like not even knowing. Like when I do it, and when I put something in there, I it's a 50-50. Like when I do reactions and stuff, I already know it's a 50-50 chance it might get claimed. It all depends on studio. And when I do a reaction to like a music video, I already know it's going to claim right off the back. That is a no brainer at all.
Yeah, because
So
that artist isn't going to let you make a penny on that.
I am not going to be like, I'm not going to say, oh well, I edited it, somewhat, and it don't matter. It's still their music video. Yeah, you can hire the pitch or whatever, but then it's not a real reaction because you won't. It's not the real thing because you're altering it. So whatever. When I do that, I already know it's going to get claimed. I'm not when I do reaction to music videos. I don't do it to try to make money or whatever, or try to monetize or anything like that. I already know. Right off the back. So I already expect that email once I upload the video. But like when I do trailers, it's 50-50. Some studios are fine with it. Some studios are
They
okay with it, and then you have them ones that's in the middle. You have the ones just like it's okay, it's not getting that many views, and then you get the ones that, it's getting a lot of views. This guy's making a lot of money on it. Let's claim it. And so it can go either way with doing like movie trailers or stuff like that.
I think they I think that what was I going to say? I hate this. I think a lot of people are making something out of because they want YouTube to be on. Okay, first of all, YouTube is a business first and foremost. They want YouTube to care about them and their videos, which I do get that. I would want that, but to the same token, YouTube has to make money. It has to be profitable for them. Now, one thing has not done has been like what Sears did and say, well, okay, it's still, we're still going to split the ad revenue, but instead of you getting 55% and us get 45% or whatever it is, we're going to reverse that. You're going to get 45%. We're going to get 55% because, frankly, you wouldn't have a platform to upload your crap to if it wasn't for us, which they could easily do. See what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I see what you mean.
And like I say, even like H3H3 a couple hours ago put up a video about it.
Do I taste good?
Uh,
Do I taste like chocolate?
You wouldn't be whole. Your wife would have gobbled you up by now.
Yeah, you're right. Get down. Get down. I'm almost done.
But like I say, YouTube's a business. So is UMG. And if YouTube wants to partner with them, that's their right to do.
Yeah, it is their right. Yeah, they might claim a lot of videos, and maybe making them done making that deal will help a lot of those guys out. Maybe.
Yeah, my thought is maybe there is something in there that these are things that creators can use in their videos.
Yeah, they might change
Doubtful,
their stuff up. So, you never know. It could be, a good thing. And the people that's hating on it and who got claims on their videos, and then if they come out of nowhere and then just drop everything, then what? You just gonna say, change your whole thing? I'm about to just bash the hell out of them.
Yeah, and then I'm showing a picture of from H3H3 YouTubers. Content claim system is out of control.
I mean, it is. Don't get me wrong.
Here's the thing: is YouTube has to have that system in place the way it is.
Yeah, it is. It is screwed up. It is faulty. It is whatever kind of word you want to use it is as. But it is what it is. Just be mindful of what are you putting in there, and everyone who has a everyone should know like what's copyrighted and what's not. I can understand if you add some kind of sound in there and you didn't know it wasn't copyrighted, then fine. But if you any kind of music or clips, if it's not from YouTube or some royalty-free license that you paid for, any kind of clip or anything can get claimed. If it's just you just
Yeah.
doing a video, not adding any kind of funny things in there or anything, just you and the camera just focus on you and you're just talking or whatever you're doing for the whole entire video, and it's just you. You add nothing in it, no music, nothing, then nothing will happen. You won't get claimed. It's your video. But then what's the fun in that? So we all take chances when we add these effects and these small little clips to make it more entertaining, make it a little bit more funnier, or to make a point or whatever. We all take that chance.
Now, okay, and I'm going back to my Amiga days. The way they came up with the Amiga Boing Ball, and what it was a beach ball that would bounce around the screen. And the way they came up with the sound of it bouncing is they took a wiffle ball bat and they hit it against a big metal garage in a big, huge area. And they captured that sound, and that became the Amiga Boing Ball.
Oh man, good old sound effects from back in the day.
Yeah. Well, you know what? If you do that,
Look how far we came.
yeah, if you do that yourself, and somebody else tries to claim it, you say, "No, this is mine. Here's proof. Here's me doing it. Here's the sound. You can't claim my sound."
Yeah.
And as long as you got that to back yourself up, you're going to win in a court. And the thing is YouTube can't. Now, with the community strikes, that's YouTube. With copyright strikes, YouTube cannot be involved. YouTube has to follow the letter of the law, otherwise they get sued.
Yeah, and they don't have time for that. They don't have time for that at all.
Yep. And this is a story that I remembered. Now, what happened was, oh God, the first one is The Verge. I ain't pulling from them. I'll pull from Polygon. Okay, Twitch is suing the trolls who flooded artifact streams with porn and gore.
Oh yeah, I remember Tipster was talking about that.
That was, and you know what? It's about time they start doing something like that on their platform.
Yeah, and that's just a small thing. No, I'm not even going to talk about the Twitch thoughts and all. I'm not gonna go there. I'm not going to talk about their prized possessions.
Yeah,
their jewels.
Put the camera a little higher up there, point it a little, down a little bit more, and so that why even bother seeing your face?
Don't talk about it, George. They might take our stream off. Don't.
We're not. I'm not showing them or any. I'm not even showing a picture of them.
Yeah, so, but you're mentioning it.
Oh, I can mention all I want. They can come after me. Come on, bring it. My opinion. Deal with it.
It'd be funny.
Deal with it, bitches.
If they just cut the stream off right now, that'd been hilarious.
I
will die.
It is loading. No, it's redoing. Okay, here we go.
That's funny. If they did that.
Yeah,
they don't like to talk about their precious prize possessions.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna go there. You can't tell them that, George. You can't go there. That's how they like it. It draws them views and bringing money.
Yeah, well, and I wonder. And here's the thing: all these holier than thou companies that pulled out of YouTube over this and that. Why don't you go over to Twitch and take a look at what ads are running on, these quote unquote creators of content over on Twitch?
You can't do anything about their ads, man. You can't.
Yeah,
skip
they can.
That.
They just say, no, I don't want my ad on that. If you show my ad on that, they'll pull the same thing. They'll do an adpocalypse on Twitch and say, forward.
Oh, I was talking about us that we can't skip them. Like we literally have to sit through the
Oh
goddamn
yeah.
ads.
Oh yeah. And yeah, there's
And that's not fair, man. Like I don't want to sit here and have a Twitch dot. You get paid for some stupid ad that's supporting them, and even if I accidentally click on them, like come on, man, I don't like, and then I have to sit through them. Then they're getting paid for this ad. If I accidentally click on it, and then I'm not sure what I clicked on, I won't know until the ad goes through, and then boom, I see whoever it is. But by the time I do, they already get that little bit of money from that ad. So I should have the option to skip ads like on YouTube. But they like I said, they love supporting that because no one goes on there really for gaming anymore. It's YouTube's version of what companies used to do back in the day, or what a lot of biker clubs used to do back in the day too. They have some females outside, with bra and panties, to bring people over into their business or their establishment. That's what they did, and that's pretty much what they're doing there. And
that's their business model.
I'm already going too deep as I am because I don't want nothing to happen to my thing. But that's the fact. That's what they're doing. They're using the old trick that they seen was making money. That's bringing viewers and bringing money because why not? That's what it's about. They already got enough. It's only a handful of people, of gamers, that's actually on there that's partnering with YouTube. It's only very few. And compared to someone just sitting in a chair and talking and damn near exposing themselves and just making money doing nothing, while these people are actually setting up their game and going through and actually playing something that takes skill. Even if they just played a game and they died all the time, or played some kind of game and they was bad at it, maybe I would have been more okay with it. But they're literally just sitting there, half exposed, just literally just talking, making dough, just for pretty much being damn near exposed.
For softcore porn.
I mean, if you was in therapy, if you had a female therapist, and then all of a sudden your therapist come in and she's like just exposing her breasts, and you would never probably skip a session again.
Oh yeah, that's true.
So you'll probably skip a few sessions, like, yeah, man, I don't know, like this lady's kind of boring. Then you start going, the next thing you know, she's talking to us, having her hair down, having her breast, her little breasts out a little bit. You're going to constantly keep going to those sessions.
Yeah, I'm feeling mental today. I need a session.
Yeah. I killed a cockroach today. I need a session.
Well, speaking of cockroaches, here's one of those zombie unicorn.
Oh God.
She went on Twitter.
I heard enough of this chick. Oh, tipster. It's a Gundam. No. No.
Oh yeah, because she went on her Twitter and was like, "Oh, these booth babes." Now, booth babes, and these were performers at E3. Performers just do a cool, dance to music.
They're professional dancers.
Yes. And
literally,
yeah,
they're professional dancers. That means they took classes and stuff on how to dance.
But the thing is, these women are wearing more clothing than Zombie Unicorn does on a stream.
I mean, it's the stuff they're wearing is pretty much like going into Hooters. If you've never been to a Hooters, I feel sorry for you. You should at least go at least once in your life.
I think they filed for bankruptcy and are completely gone now. I think.
I don't know. I hope not. I mean, if you've never been to Hooters, at least go at least once. If they're still around, go at least once.
We lost our Hooters.
Then you will. I guess you'll call them Hooter thoughts or whatever. Their uniform is pretty much the same as those so-called boot babes, what they were wearing, except for Hooters, they're just waitresses and they have like no skill, where these are actual professional dancers. And I don't blame them for what they have on. They have a tank top and some shorts. They're dancing. That's some form of exercise. Now, I'm pretty sure you got thousands of people around you. It's hot. I can only imagine how hot it is.
Well, yeah.
So they got to wear something that's going to be comfortable. You don't want to be, would you want them to wear all this clothing and then like they end up passing out for dehydration or their body overheating because they're dancing too much? Where you can go up to them, hey, stop dancing. I see you're sweating. You need to stop dancing or you're going to pass out. Like, come on now, get over yourself.
Well, what were booth babes, and versus these booth babes were women that were dressed literally in bikinis to bring you over to the booths.
Yeah,
they would escort you
naked
to the booth. Yeah, darn near naked. They weren't dancers or anything like that, and those were banned at E3.
Yeah, now they're the so-called boot babes. They're just cosplayers. They're little. Some of them are pretty much cosplayers. You have some of them who just wear a tank top with the company's logo on it and whatever, and regular pants or shorts. They're just, hey, check out this game, whatever. And they're I don't know what you want to do. They're not half naked, and you still got people coming up to them. Their job, and a lot of them enjoy their job compared to Zombie Unicorn. And a lot of them, I guess, supposedly didn't choose the job, in her words. I don't know. It didn't make fucking sense the way she was talking about it. It pretty much made it seem like they filled out the application and they didn't expect the job and they didn't choose their job somewhat. I don't know. As you can see how I'm explaining it, that's how she was, and it's complete bullshit, as you can see how it's coming out of my mouth. So I'm trying to explain it the best way. I'm trying to explain it the best way I possibly could to make sense, and it's not going there at all.
Well,
my brain and mouth is nowhere near trying to come up with something that make logic of how she was explaining it.
Yeah, and then she takes these pictures, and I'm just showing a picture from her stream, where
I got a headache.
She's wearing pants, but she's posing her behind straight to the camera, and then another shot she's posing her little boobies. And this is her show. Why don't you wear a tank top that shows a little bit more cleavage there?
I think I lost some brain cells.
I think everybody just did. And then she paints them. Then she'll paint them.
Yeah, she's known for body painting. People don't know who Zombie Unicorn is on Twitch. She's known for doing body painting. And all she does is she wears these little...
objectify me.
She wears these little pad things over her nipples. That's about it. And then everything else is exposed.
Put something on and paint over that. That's art.
But nope, that's art. Just put a little pasties on your nipples and then boom, good to go. Good old strip club style.
So...
But it's art.
Yeah, right. Oh, but what those girls were doing, dancing, wasn't art.
Professional dancers, when they're actually getting paid to do it. They're actually getting paid, being professional dancers. They actually took classes and pretty much paid money to take classes on how to dance. And they contribute to that. Instead of just turning on the camera and painting very poorly and people just donating because they see you hat naked. They're damn sure not donating for your skills.
Oh, and don't forget to support her Patreon.
Oh yeah, special Patreon. Oh yeah, a lot of Twitch thought through that. The good old special Patreons, where if you think you're getting a show, watching them now half naked, or you get some special pictures on Patreon.
Yeah. Well, that's all we have for tonight.
Maybe we should do a Patreon.
Actually, I have one.
Let's do a special Patreon where we give out special pictures.
Nobody wants to see any of that shit. Nobody wants to see any of that crap.
That's that. We'll give you pictures of our animals. We give you like some cat pictures, some dog pictures.
They don't have to. It's right there.
We'll give you some nice pictures, but you got to make sure you follow our Patreon.
Yeah, it's right there. Well, thank you guys for watching our show tonight. Anything goes with George and Jonathan. Do your spiel.
Thank you guys for watching. Sorry, I'm kind of out of it. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. You can follow me, like I said, on J.FBA,
There we go.
on Twitch, Twitter. Twitter is actually J.FBA90. I'm probably going to change it soon to J.FBA YT.
YouTube.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm probably going to change that. Maybe. It might be too much work because then I'll have to go in and change everything on my YouTube. So, I don't know. We'll see. But anyway, guys, thank you for watching. Follow me on Twitter, and Twitch, and YouTube.
Hopefully, we'll see you guys next Thursday. Sorry for the technical issues and Jonathan having to work. Have a good week.
Peace.
Love y'all.